Alright, so as the title suggests, this is my personal experience with fasting. And I haven't done a general info video on this yet. But fasting is, it's something that I've done before, but I haven't done it in a while, and I really like to do it. Um, it's really hard to convince people that this is something that could actually be enjoyable. It's just one of those things, especially when what I do is I do a 4 days at a time. Just it's a 4 day water fast, and I just drink water and I don't eat anything. And I do it. There's a lot of health benefits to it. In particular, I'm interested in I guess like the anti-aging ones. Microphagy and autophagy, and like the maintenance to help clean up the junk in your body, and it's really good maintenance. I'll get more into that in a later video, I think. But again, back to my experience with it. One of the things that I didn't know it was supposed to be good for was mood, and I did get a very clear mood brightening effect from it, as noted by multiple people around me. Both friends and at work, and yeah, so that was a nice little surprise. And then I got a sort of there is a sort of mental fog in some respects. When you're really trying to maybe read or something. But I feel like in other respects, you have some nice clear headedness. Um, Maybe that it has to do more with the mood aspect that I benefited from it. And then certainly when I came off of it, I really noticed that it was it had some lingering good effects. I felt fantastic, and the energy levels. What I actually think I should have done, maybe I should do it in another video, like go through and make like a video log of every day. But I just didn't think it was like really that big of a deal. Like I think fasting is something that people make into a bigger deal because we have so much food in our modern society we don't think of it, but uh, really you can go without food and it's not a big deal for an extended period of time as long as you're drinking water. Um, I think on the fourth day of the fast I had more energy than on the third day. You kind of go through phases. The first day is kind of rough because, like, it takes a sec for you to kind of get into that fasting mode, to feel like it's not just that you haven't eaten yet that day, and you get to a point where you're like on day two, it starts to kick in that you're on fast, and it started to get a little bit weak on the third day, and then the fourth day again, like all right, like I said, I just had more energy, and I really clearly was in a full-on fasting mode. All the processes in my body at that point would have been. Actually, after day two, really, a lot of the health benefits, pretty much all, as far as I know, all the health benefits of fasting are kicking in at that point. Uh, so, yeah, I know there's fasting mimicking diets, and I've done intermittent fasting and stuff. And this is, I just keep it simple. I do this, and I like to get on a schedule where I do it every 6 months. As I understand, that would probably be sufficient to get all the health benefits from it. But I do highly recommend it. I don't know what contraindications are out there. I know I'm in really good shape. Well, not like, good shape, I guess, is relative. I mean, I'm not like jacked or anything, but, like, in terms of not having health problems, I have no problem, going on a fast like that, the drop of a hat. I don't know. There's probably some people who maybe I don't know shouldn't do that right away. Uh, you can look at it like as an exercise. You can work up to it. Even taking a day at a time to not eat is going to give you some benefits. For instance, I think like insulin resistance, it's going to help keep your insulin sensitivity higher at that level. And so yeah, the bottom line is I recommend it, and I had this unexpected mood benefit, and long-lasting mental benefits from it, and I'm assuming, some of the, anti-aging, the health benefits are... Oh, another thing that I did kind of notice is my skin actually feels nicer after that. Not that I had, like, bad skin, really, but, I don't know, it just feels, like, extra soft and, like, really, really, pliable, very, I guess, moisturized or whatever. So that was kind of interesting, too. Feels very, very healthy. So that and the mental aspect are the things that I subjectively noticed, and you're not. I understand that if you haven't done it before, it seems like a terrible thing that you would never be able to do it. But I do recommend it. It is something that you have to push through a little bit, like exercise. But like exercise, it's kind of that's what it's like. You have to push through it, but you're not really miserable. I wasn't miserable. But people are a little hardwired different. I don't know. It might be harder if you eat a lot of crap and you're like. And I don't really watch what I eat. I mean, I eat sugar and stuff too. But maybe if that's like all you eat, it's just a bunch of really sugary stuff. I imagine it would probably be a little bit hard, especially at first. But you could probably use it more than anybody if that's the way you eat. You keep that. Insulin sensitivity and so forth. So just some thoughts on it. I'm going to probably do some more research on this and put together a nice video where I go through the information, but it was just a little bit to talk about my personal experience with it. So thanks for watching. Until next time, something.